Hello Galactic family. Good to be here again. As always, very happy to receive the cosmos, the opportunity for a more direct energy exchange as well with you, my beloved Earth family. I always wonder if you have any idea of light that simply manifests with a smile, a loving gesture, empowered, determined. Yes, dear, you light this planet with their presence. Make us smile with every gesture, even those hardest gestures when they lose patience with life, and even us laughs. Oh, how many times we come to you when you are angry and unhappy, how many times, and blew in his ears phrases like, hey, easy, we'll pass. And here to us, you're stronger than that. And then you get to laugh at the situation, yourself, and say, oh, I do not think I was stressed about it. Can I fix this so and so? And voila! The light again becomes radiant. This is how you are practical, objective, certain. What could stop you? Anything. All you have gone through the ages, my dear, is for this moment. You are the ones who came to the front with a light sword of cutting the weeds, releasing the passage. You are the pioneers. I've said it before. Courage is not lacking. Before you get to this plan, I showed them how it was and what needs to be done for your transformation. You just said, take me up there without delay. When I said that, I looked at other representatives of councils and gave a wink laughs. Well, I said, they are they. I told them of the council. And here you are experiencing a major transformation in all areas of their lives, in their physical and etheric bodies, in their emotional and spiritual fields. In these cases, you will feel more and more the great effects of these changes, and to allow them an excellent use of these energies anchored, give some tips for their coming months. Tips that should start for real if they want to use this, from the time you read this my message. Certainly, some of these tips to leave here, some had already intuitively grasped through signals from their own bodies. Yes, their bodies constantly warn some moves that are needed at each stage of the journey. And, dear, please pay more attention to these signs. You often see the sign, understand, and then let go, ignoring what needs to be done. Oh, let me say, emphatically, then do not complain if things get more intense. Pay attention. All signals are given for them to do something, or do not do something laughs. Then do not play the blame on us laughs. Well, here's the important point. Altered sleep patterns. Indeed, many have experienced these situations of drastic changes in sleep. This happens for several reasons: for a poor diet, stress, anxiety, etc., but in particular, many of you have suffered these disorders because of the immense amount of energy that are anchoring, and these energies are adapting them to a new reality, a new time, a no time. You are entering a multidimensionality. And that does not mean that they cannot sleep, or something. We just need to adjust these frequencies so that they harmonize with their bodies. We at this point need to stay awake in physicality, the maximum possible time, while the light is present. Look up earlier, those who already have this custom, even better. If they do not, they try to wake up, at most, at 8 a.m. If they succeed, as soon as the sun comes up it will also be good, but 8 hours is an excellent time. The more light the day capturing, the better the process of anchoring and grounding the energies that are getting to be reverberated. You need to be lit for certain energies come through to the surface. Well, some will say, but I work at night, at dawn, and sleep during the day. Calm down, you will not be deleted. We do not do it laughter. Think what will be best for you. What could you do to improve it, to facilitate its uptake capacity of energy coming mainly in the light of the day. If you work at night and sleeps during the day, and we cannot say stop working, but we can say again stay as long as possible awake, harmoniously, while there is light. Oh, I can only 1 hour, you say. And we say, that something laughs is only opened and delivered to this process, and, if you really want, things happen, and everything will fit in the best possible way for the process to take place in order to ensure the necessary changes for you personally and for the planet. Because you know, you are part of a great process and could not be out of it. You out of this process is like missing the key to open a lock. Definitely, you cannot get out. You have woken up in the middle of the night at precise times, often, or even in the morning, early. Oh, some will say, it is the biological clock. Well, I'll fix it. Laughs is the cosmic clock. They, at times, awaken quickly overnight, for example, precisely to 3h15 minutes, for several days. Well, you just took a power to anchor on the surface and needed, of course, be grounded and awake at that time. Your higher self says go. And you wake up at that moment, half stunned, huh? What happened? I woke up? Where am I? What's that? Laughter. Look at the clock and then go back to sleep. Ready. Anchored energy. When you look at the clock and see the time, it's like send a sign saying, okay, hit the spot, anchored energy. And back to sleep. Wow. So, dear, once again, do not worry about these sudden awakenings in the night. Wake up, hit the point, smile and go back to sleep. It's all right. Try getting up earlier, as I said, enjoy more brightness, and this will help them in many ways, starting to have more available. A process of detoxification and physical energy will begin in you. And by the way, the other point is about their food. Food. I will be very direct here. Decrease at first the sugar. I'm not saying to abolish, but to decrease at least about 50% of what already consume. Their bodies need it, this reduction. The low sugar your energy pattern. Excess sugar simply keep them in a common standard, and literally is true and indisputable. You are nothing common. Laughs. Decrease 50% of sugar will help activate some energy points off on you, as it will allow the energy to flow more freely again, like a calm river, strong and unstoppable power. Too much sugar in their biological device because energy blockage, decreased its light frequency and delay other important processes. Oh, but my chocolate. Some will say. I can hear. Well, I did not say 100%, I said 50%. For now, Lowell, you have to go used to their bodies. Do not be so drastic. Be loving, kind and patient. You accustomed their bodies for so long with nothing nutritious food, there will come a time taking candy from the mouth of the child will be that desperate. Take it easy with loveliness, kindness and reprogramming their food. Eat more green. Take more natural juices without sugar, laughter. Which can eat raw fruits and vegetables. Take water. Many of you do not take water. Take more water and give that energy to their bodies. Water increases your vibratory rate, increases its brightness. The water, as well as in its hydroelectric plants, generate energy. Give water to their bodies, and he will have more energy. That's simple. I believe that much more is intuitive, does not it? Laughter. Their bodies know. They know what they need. Just that you pay attention to him. Oh, I know that wise guys will say. My body craves chocolate 3 times a day. Oh, really? Laughs. biological adjustments. With all these changes already taking place, their bodies naturally are changing. You are getting more beautiful, more radiant, and all their biological structure is changing. Some of their bodies will change in size, decrease or increase, according to the new standards of energy and way of life. Do not worry about it. Do not think that we'll sleep one way and wake up in another. It's all a subtle process, but noticeable to the more connected. You may notice the change in color of the eyes, skin tone, hair, physical posture. Realize greater need to go to the bathroom, while large cleanups occur. Notice some adjustments in his way of walking, talking, gesturing. All this in a subtle way, harmonica, deliciously good to see. It is all a power, a new biological structure that is adapting to the new energies in their light bodies and manifestation. Their heartbeats also will take change with softer beats. Your lungs will also be smoother and her breathing calmer. Your vision will be sharper and also their agility as a whole. Everyone, all of you are going through this process. His whole biology. Everything is being updated in the grid and in its DNA. In their future incarnations, for many of you on the African continent, these processes will already be well accelerated, and now begin to realize this present life, let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Their heartbeats also will take change with softer beats. Your lungs will also be smoother and her breathing calmer. Your vision will be sharper and also their agility as a whole. Everyone, all of you are going through this process. His whole biology. Everything is being updated in the grid and in its DNA. In their future incarnations, for many of you on the African continent, these processes will already be well accelerated, and now begin to realize this present life, let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Their heartbeats also will take change with softer beats. Your lungs will also be smoother and her breathing calmer. Your vision will be sharper and also their agility as a whole. Everyone, all of you are going through this process. His whole biology. Everything is being updated in the grid and in its DNA. In their future incarnations, for many of you on the African continent, these processes will already be well accelerated, and now begin to realize this present life, let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Your vision will be sharper and also their agility as a whole. Everyone, all of you are going through this process. His whole biology. Everything is being updated in the grid and in its DNA. In their future incarnations, for many of you on the African continent, these processes will already be well accelerated, and now begin to realize this present life, let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Your vision will be sharper and also their agility as a whole. Everyone, all of you are going through this process. His whole biology. Everything is being updated in the grid and in its DNA. In their future incarnations, for many of you on the African continent, these processes will already be well accelerated, and now begin to realize this present life, let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Let alone here a short time? You are preparing it all. Every day of you on earth is a great laboratory. Oh, how I love them. As I'm proud of you. Dear allies. My brothers. Please do not discredit its potential. You are, together, a powerful force that is leading this planet to its brighter times. You have the support of all my fleet, which is also your fleet. Clothe yourselves always the courage to them especially, and continue uninterrupted, keep the work delivered through the eternally expressed reliability in you. You have everything you need, absolutely everything. Let those who have not understood the greatness of all that the judge, criticize, threaten, slander, or whatever you do, let them. Them I care. Do your work, which is bright. Others leave on my own. I will take care for the way you are free to pursue. I assure you, no one can stop them. I have said. My dear, I love you infinitely and I am eternally grateful to be able to count on all of you in these times. Thankful in all councils, can take what you are doing on earth and appear as something epic. I'm so proud. I could not be more confident. As always, why I trust you. Well, you are you, and that's enough. And so it is. Blessings. His brother, Ashtar.